My name is Kimberly Richardson, and the name of my project is Yoga for Veterans. I've always believed in a community-based model of yoga that brings yoga outside of traditional yoga studios and into community spaces. I currently work as an artist under our local university's Arts and Medicine program, and they were actually the ones who reached out to me to see if I was interested in working with veterans, and they were interested in starting a series for veterans and members who were coming in for services. And I said, absolutely, I was interested because as someone who is in a family that has a long history of military service, as well as being a former military spouse, I knew how veterans were impacted and what it means to, be in a family that's impacted or military affiliated. And so I was just really excited about the opportunity to come in and work with veterans. The mission and vision for the project is to make yoga accessible, to make it available as a resource to many who traditionally would not look to yoga. And so I'm really proud of the fact that when we look at, when we talk about underserved populations or overlooked populations, veterans are one of those that we sort of look to, and we always say thank you for your service, but we don't begin to really dive more deeply in terms of how our service members are impacted and how their families are impacted as a result of their service. Seva is a really important part of my belief system. Service is a really important part of my belief system. Again, in creating a community-based model of yoga, my goal and my passion was always about making yoga accessible. So most of the classes I teach are at no cost to the participants, to make yoga accessible, not just physically accessible as we tend to think about it, but also just financially accessible, to make sure that we remove as many barriers as possible to being able to access yoga and yoga therapy. So whether it's something as simple as the location or the cost or access to mats and other accessories, we try to create an environment where all of those things are available so we can get to a yes more quickly, so that someone is less likely to say that they don't want to try yoga. So I'm just really pleased with what we were able to accomplish, the wonderful feedback that we received from veterans around how just taking an hour a week made a difference in their entire life. So the more that we can resource them and support them, the better off they are and the better off our community is.